So we just walked in and we're looking at meat to get for lunch meat because this is always an easy kind of snack, meat and cheese. That bad boy right there is good.
So good.
So we're grabbing normal salami. Could get some of that. Pancetta would be good if we did that in like for bacon instead. I know you don't have a lot of this stuff at home, but any kind of beef. If you get something, sorry, doesn't have to be low sodium, but you can get ham or turkey, you get roast beef, any kind of meat that's got a little bit of fat to it.
I want that.
Chicken's good.
That looks so good.
And that's like
Italian herb
mozzarella. The Havarti would be really good. I like it. So, okay. So long story short, meat and cheese, definitely get that. All right, Mom. So hamburger meat, obviously, any red meat is good. Bacon is delicious. I'm actually going right over here to the salmon. So I'm gonna get this whole salmon fillet right here, and I'm gonna pull all the pin bones out, and then I'm going to smoke the whole thing. Or not smoke it, but I'm gonna roast it in a pan. And then I'm gonna cut it into like individual things. And there's a lot of other stuff you can do too, and I'll send you some recipes for that. All right, so there's a bunch of cheese for us to choose from. I like the mozzarella cheese. Also like Gouda, is that the other one? Cheddar, anything cheesy is fine, doesn't matter what you get. So they usually have this stuff called, what's that cheese I like? Halloumi. So it's a sheep's milk cheese. It's like 11 bucks per one, but they don't even have it anymore. It used to be right here. Oh, there it is, good, look at that. So if you can find this anywhere or order this, get it. So this is, kind of see the stuff here. Carbs, 0 carbs, protein is 6 grams, fat is 7 grams. So that's a really good one for you if you're talking about ratios. But this one I like to use as a meat substitute. So instead of having regular protein, I can use it just, you basically cut it like mozzarella. It's a really firm cheese, like that. But you slice it this way, and then you fry it in a little bit of olive oil on both sides, and it melts the inside. Oh, it's so good. Hi, Ness. It's kind of like a creamy, not super great.
It's kind of squeaky when you eat it. It's like...
That's not Havarti. Halloumi.
Oh, halloumi.
There you go. I have to teach her. It's all right. Let's go. We've got a bunch of sandwich meat, so we'll probably cut that up and do it like for snacks, like these rolled up with little pieces of cheese. I bought andouille sausage, which I don't know if you guys can get that there or not, but any kind of sausage, Italian sausage is fine. There we go. Grass-fed beef. Ground beef, and then we got cauliflower. So we're going with broccolini too, which is a baby broccoli. And then we're gonna grab some bok choy. This is bok choy, it's baby bok choy. You steam it, it's actually really good. We got some chicken thighs. We got some big thick chicken drums for $3.40. Can't really see that. But then we got $4.62 for 3 fillets, which is not great, but better than nothing. You can't eat these because it's a root vegetable. Carrots, I like carrots a lot, especially if I just want something sweet just to have it. There's the bok choy, more greens, green onions. You can do green onions, they're fine. It's big bok choy. And then, oh, Brussels. Can we get Brussels? So this thing right here is $3. That'll be like 1 serving for both of us. All right. So this thing's $4, but do what we gotta do. And then there's spinach. Do we have spinach left or no?
We have a little bit, but it's kind of wet.
Okay, we'll grab a small bundle.
We have orange cauliflower.
Yeah, which is orange is our favorite color, so she's freaking out.
Wait, help. I'm sticking to my fingers. Okay.
My hand looks fat on camera. It's not that fat, I promise. All right.
I look bad on camera, I'm not that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Look at all these zucchini right here. Squash. I like squash a lot. This is probably a moderate thing. Eggplant. Oh, I'm gonna do some baba ganoush. Oh, I can't wait for this. Okay, I'll send you the recipe for that too, because it's so good. All right, so I need the straightest one. Look at that thing. Good Lord. All right, so I'm gonna get 2 of the big ones, because I'm gonna make noodles out of these with the thing, and I'll show you how to do that at home. We have tons of avocado. Tomato we can't have a lot of. Peaches look good. Ooh, it looks good. Melons, honeydew melon. If you're gonna have sugar, get it in the form of like unprocessed stuff because that's just going to be the best way to do it anyway. So this is turmeric root, incredibly good for you. However, you have to put it on like a microplane and grate the shit out of it and then turn your fingers orange. Super good in teas. Quinoa is really good with it. If you can find the heirloom tomatoes like that, those are supposed to be the highest in all the vegetables or whatever, higher in the vitamins. Tons of garlic we're gonna get. Mango, I love, love, love. And then I think I want to get bananas because people have been asking for banana bread. So we'll see what happens here. There's a nest down there by the beer. Are you looking at beer?
No, I was getting broccoli.
I got some bananas because I figured if we don't eat them, we can make banana bread because Mark wants it.
Is this for Mama?
Yeah.
That's the other thing, Mama, is that when we started, we didn't have enough magnesium or potassium, so I got like leg cramps in the middle of the night.
Oh, it was bad.
And even though bananas are like high in carbs, definitely have them or eat them at night or like one because it really helps. And they're really good.
So on another note, any of this packaged stuff is fine. So baby spinach and kale, if you can find a mixture of it. The red butter is really good, it's just a little bitter.
I got this one because I didn't want the arugula because I don't like the taste of arugula, but I'm going to mix this with our spinach so we eat our spinach.
What was it? Rocket is the other name for arugula. It's got a really peppery flavor to it. You probably had it before, but this is it right here, arugula. That's it, kind of leafy, square, oak tree looking leaf. Romaine hearts, I like these because you can cut them in half and then cut them in half again and have cut those into like 3 parts and then have like a wedge salad. Tuna is good for you, any kind of salmon. Blue cheese, believe it or not, is super good for you, and it's really great for keto. Ranch is great. Doesn't matter, whatever one you prefer. I mean, just make sure that when you're looking at carbohydrates on the back, like this one has 3 carbs for 2 tablespoons. And then the blue cheese, if we look at this one, it's kind of hard to see it, 1 gram of carbs for blue cheese.
Does Mama like mushrooms?
I think she does like mushrooms.
I have a video for you.
Oh yeah.
Of mushrooms.
Basically, we take cream cheese and hamburger meat, onions, and some herbs.
Yeah, that's it.
And then we throw them, we scrape all the gills out of this and the stem, and then we pack it and then we cook it in the oven. I hope the quality is good on here, Mama.
Did we get a hamburger?
We got a pound, or just under a pound.
Okay.
Yay, 2 of those. You really could just cut up portobello mushrooms, the little baby ones like these. Cut them up, saute it all together, and it'll be done. Like saute the mushrooms and then throw it in the mixture. This is kombucha. There are stores near you that sell it. Also kombucha. So this is the eggs Vanessa uses.
I love eggs.
Pasture-raised farms. Da-na-na-na.
It's Pretty Penelope.
Pretty Penelope.
It's Pretty Penelope.
So Vanessa buys these eggs all the time, right? Let me flip this up. There we go. Vanessa buys these eggs, and every time she buys the eggs, there's like a little name for the chicken in there.
I'll show it actually.
Yeah, so.
There's a little name for the chicken, and there's a comic. Let's see if it'll, there we go. And there was one, what was she? Voracious Veronica?
Voracious Veronica.
She was in there for like 6 months.
Right?
I was so mad.
So silly.
I got to the point where I wanted to write to them, and they finally got Sally in there. She was something Sally.
Sassy Sally or something,
Yeah,
something silly.
It was sassy.
So anyway, anytime she buys the eggs, she always checks that. And if I buy them when she's not here, I always try to look for one and like stick it in there to make her happy. You can buy cauliflower pre-riced if you want to. I like to rice it myself because these kernels are kind of big for me. I don't know if you can see that. That's too big of a chunk. That's the size of my hand there. Green beans, they're above ground, they're fine. Cucumbers, that kind of stuff are fine. They're higher in carbs, but all this stuff that you see on the racks, like all this is gonna have a ton of sugar in it. Even this, like the green goddess stuff, these are really, really good and good for you, but you can't have a lot of them. Just any kind of frozen vegetable is fine if you don't want to go fresh, because I know a lot of your stuff you're not gonna be able to get fresh. So mashed cauliflower, this is like mashed potatoes, but Vanessa has a recipe for those and they're freaking amazing. I love them. You can't even tell that it's that stuff. A lot of this stuff, don't get discouraged because you're not going to see a lot of this stuff like rice broccoli. Like this is like a health food store, like spelt in quinoa. Who's going to do that, really? But you know, it's cauliflower, corn stay away from unless you just do it in a small amount. I just picked up some of this, which is just mayo. They sell this where you are, I know, because I used to buy it all the time.
They have it at Walmart.
They do have it at Walmart, yeah. So this is some ghee. This is the clarified butter I was telling you about. This is my all-time favorite brand of cottage cheese. It's delicious. The normal one is the one you should probably go with. They have the full fat one like this one. It's whole milk, Might actually get one of these. This is also part of what was in the stuffed mushrooms, right? For the sauce?
No, but you can do
You can use it if you want to.
Yeah.
So this is what we use. They have this at Walmart. You can easily get that.
But the heavy whipping cream you can put in your coffee too.
Yeah, the Horizon brand's pretty good. I don't know if we have that back home or not. The one we got right here is a heavy whipping cream. Nutsin is what you got. I know you've got that, so you can get it. Almond milks, these kind of things, as long as the carbs are lower, it's really good. The coconut milk is good. So I wanted to show you these. We have them at the house. It's the Mikey's.
Yeah.
But, oh, those are chocolate?
I know.
Hang on.
They're right back there. They're
Yeah.
like English
So let me see if I can zoom in right here.
They can only keep on.
So these, we use these for English muffins. You'll probably have to order these. They have to stay frozen. What is that?
Oh, so when you look at carbs, if you subtract the dietary fiber, that's the amount of active carbs that you're
Oh yeah, so that's your net carbs, so what you actually intake. Beef jerky, awesome for you. Make sure just the carbs are low. So I don't know if you like pork rinds, but the best ones in the world is this brand.
Oh, it's the last one.
This is the last one. They've got salt and pepper. Or is it barbecue? Grab it. So that brand specifically, it's hard to find, but if you can find it or even order on Amazon, it's so worth it. Nuts, if you do nuts, make sure they're unsalted. So these are electrolyte powders. When you're first starting out keto, you're gonna be low in salt and low in electrolytes.
And potassium.
And potassium and all that stuff, and this has a lot of that stuff in it.
The raspberry are my favorite.
The raspberry are great, the cherry pomegranate is great. I love the grape. The lemon is good if you just want something basic. They have these containers and then they have bigger ones. This is 20 bucks, but you've got 30 servings in it, whereas one of these is what, 25 cents or
these are just more convenient for us.
They're $1.27 normally.
Just because we're like...
Yeah, we're always on the move.
Yeah.
But you can grab one of these little mixer bottles, shake it up, and you're good. I got some lamb. I don't know if you can get lamb out there or not, but I found a really good roasted lamb recipe. Vanessa doesn't care for it.
I don't like lamb.
She doesn't like ground lamb. But when I make this, she's gonna blow away. And we are definitely gonna cheat and grab some of these bad boys right here.
Really?
Just for... Because we start tomorrow.
They're so good.
Where are they?
Which ones were they?
It was the honeycomb, remember?
My mouth is watering.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse us.
Sorry.
Oh, that was my bad. Now look at where I'm going.
Like
Dark chocolate covered honeycomb. These bad boys right here, they don't look like much, but they're amazing. And they're super lightweight. It says $7.99 a pound, but we could probably get 5 or 6 and be just fine. Vanessa's not paying attention to the important stuff.
The important. Honey, you literally knocked the salad out of the cart for your chocolate.
That was me hissing at Vanessa. I could be getting stuff like this, but I'm not. This right here are the best.
No, no.
Oh, I forgot about those two. Chocolate covered pretzels. This is the terrible part that we should not be doing right now.
So we're not going to even edit this out just because this is our life.
Just leaving it in there.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? You can. I want to say cheat. You can have some. Are you set?
Yeah.
As long as you don't go overboard.
Can you get 4? We're gonna have 2 on the way home and then 2 for like a fun thing later.
Okay.
Also, if there's anything dry that you need, I get it really cheap. Dried fruits, I get a ton of them. Mangoes, apples, bananas, cranberries, blueberries. Oh, these right here, jumbo golden raisins, so good. A lot of this we can't have, but if you ever need bulk rice or quinoa or flour or oatmeal or whatever, I get a ton of it. All your sugars, salts, pink Himalayan salt, all kind of stuff. Garbanzo beans, northern beans, split peas. Another thing too, red lentils. I have, it's called a dal. It's a recipe for a dal, which is like a Indian spice mixture cooked with red lentils. Delicious. Peanut butter, as long as it's unsalted, is decent. You can have a little bit of that at a time. Any of these nuts will be fine. Almonds are better than most of the other ones. Like walnuts are really fatty, but they have a little more carbs. Roasted okra.
Vanessa has fallen in love with okra because Cody made it for her when he shouldn't have, and I love it.
Yeah, so, well, I think we're about to close up shop here.